Let's look at the elements of a curved surface or a sphere. So we still have our cast shadow on the ground. We have now the core shadow, which moves all the way around and sits centered around the terminator. And then we have the lit side of the object. Then we have here the active highlight, and here we have the passive highlight. When I move the light source around, you will see that the active highlight moves very little and the passive highlight moves a lot. The core shadow and the cast shadow are working with one another. They interact with one another. You see as well the bounced light coming off the ground, lightening up the area underneath the sphere. So when I move the light source again back, that reflected light actually diminishes as soon as we move along towards the back here. And you would see this pool of darkness underneath the sphere as well, which is an occlusion. Cylinder has the similar rules, and what you will find is, again, a core shadow and a cast shadow. They become especially visible when you move the light source. Tipping the cylinder or moving it to the side will have the same effect. So you see the shadow of the end cap that we usually construct, and you see the core shadow on the other side. Again, the object is not perfectly matte, so you see a reflection of the light source right here, and you will see a lot of bounce light hitting the surface right here. So you see that the core becomes very visible due to that. Very clearly visible now, the core. Then the highlight is on the other side. And we have the cast shadow on the ground. And there's occlusion happening right here and in this area. The cone shows a similar feature that casts the tip of its top here onto the ground. And if you look at this, the cast shadow connects right away to the core. So you will see that core and cast shadow in this case do not match up with one another any longer. Again, set up your own experiments. This will help you a lot to observe and make your own conclusions and understand what we're replicating when we're drawing.